Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Hogwarts Legacy once again. Joining me in the Slytherin common room as we now return to Professor Fig's classroom. So in the last video we went to the restricted section. Actually, no. No, the last actual main video was the restricted section, but the video that's actually the last one to go out was the failed duels. However, yes, the last bit of the storyline was the restricted section. So we're gonna go and speak to Professor Fig and see what he has to say about what we found. As we found the pensieve to do with Professor Percival Rackham, San Bakar, Isadora Morganach, and whoever the other one is. I can't remember who the other person is. However, we are gonna head over. We're gonna head over to Professor Fig and see what he says about the pensieve. So it's just over this way and up the stairs. So not too far. We are basically here. So we've returned to Professor Fig's classroom, so let's begin the quest. So, Tombs and Tribulations. Take the book to Professor Fig, then.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Okay, so let's talk to Professor Fig after that quick cutscene.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensieve. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh,
Okay.
and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay, so we have done the quest Tubes and Tribulations. So let's see what other quests we are going to have. So if we go to our quest log in here, so we have nothing in there at the minute, but I'm guessing something's going to appear. Yeah, there you go.
Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay, my character seems to be a bit stuck for some reason. Oh, there we go. Nancy just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. So we'll open the map just as it's telling us to. This is the one map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, flue flames, side quests and collectibles. Okay, so
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
okay, is that all the mail we're gonna get? Looks like it. So let's just go into here. I will have a look at our quest now. So we've got the girl from Wagadoo, which is going to speak to Natty. We have the herbology class. And we need to do cross wands round 3 and spell combination practice. And we've got the Professor Hecat's assignment: successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling, and cast Incendio on enemies 5 times. So let's do the herbology class first and foremost, and then we could go to Lower Hogsfield. And hopefully in the process of doing these we will get to being able to do the second defensive spell that Professor Hecat needs to teach us, because I'm sure we'll be able to do some more on casting Incendio on enemies throughout our trip to Lower Hogsfield. I don't have any wiggenweld, so we need to find some of that, but it is rather pricey, so we're going to have to try and find some, because I don't have much, I don't have many galleons to spare on that. Because it is early game, so we don't have all that much in the way of galleons. But let's go to herbology and see what we can learn.
It cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Guess it's through here, yep. So let's go down the stairs and to our herbology class. I can't remember what the professor's name is, so we will learn that as we go in.
What? Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Okay, so let's start the lesson. I believe it's Professor Garlic, actually, might be.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay, so let's pull the mandrake out.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and patch out the soil.
So we'll repot the mandrake. There we go. And that gets rid of the annoying squeal that is caused by the mandrakes.
Soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Okay, well that was our first herbology class
Now,
with
for our
Professor
next
Garlic.
task, We'll be planting dittany at home.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my staff this
Okay, so we need to plant dittany seeds at the small planter.
Vital ingredient in the wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
So, dittany, I believe she just said, can be used in the wiggenweld potion.
Well done. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, so I just want to see how long. So it's about 10 minutes on the dittany. So what I might do.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
So if we hold L1, we can select the Chinese chomping cabbage, and we can, oops, and R to open the tool wheel, and assign the Chinese chomping cabbage. Okay. Okay, so that's how they work.
Look at that. They'll give them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I. Plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, so we have done the quest for the herbology class, learning about the mandrake and the Chinese chomping cabbage. So we have a new quest that's popped up. We'll have a look at that in a second. Once we have left the greenhouses. There we go. So let's see what quests we have now, because it says we have a new quest available. Potions class. So I think we should probably do that. So we are well armed for when we go to do the girl from Wagadu. So we'll go do the potions class. I believe I did just see a field guide page somewhere. Yeah, it's there. There we go. And let's head down to the potions classroom.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
So we'll go and do our first lesson with Professor Sharp, the potions professor.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay, so that is helpful, since I did say we needed to get wiggenweld. So let's brew the wiggenweld potion.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
There we go.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
So we'll add the dittany and the hawk juice. And add some more hawk lump juice. And then we need to stir it. There we go. And hopefully that should be a good wiggenweld potion.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay, so we've managed to brew a wiggenweld potion.
My
So we
parents
need
considered
to
keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
So we need
I
to
hear
collect
sharp
the
say that you
ingredients for a
commissioned him to his
Jorus
office.
potion. Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
No, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I'll get your feather.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay, so let's go and get the Ashwinder eggs, the dark mongrel fur, and a Fwooper feather for Gareth. So let's see, and there's a chest in here which will give us a high society fedora. Memorandum from Aura's office. Subject: Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are among the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Okay. Let's collect the mongrel fur. And let's see if we can get some Ashwinder eggs as well. And let's return to Gareth with the Fwooper feather. Gareth Weasley.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay, well it looks like he's up to no good. But it's... I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine for him to be up to no good.
Things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
So we can make the Adurus potion, and we just need to get some more Horklump juice and dittany leaves to make some more of the wiggenweld potion. Only takes 30 seconds to make the Adurus potion, so let's brew that, and we will have that done for Professor Sharp.
We have the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Let's go over and see what's going on with Gareth Weasley. He's over here. Not sure that was quite meant to happen.
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Let's just collect our Adurus potion.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oops. Let's return to Professor Sharp and see what he has to
I
say.
brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Thank you.
I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, so I want to check. Can we just keep using
Each of us has had
this?
enough excitement
Yes.
for one day. Class is dismissed.
So it looks like we can keep brewing potions in the potions class outside of lesson, which should be good in getting wiggenweld brewed before we have access to the room of requirement. So let's head back to our herbology, because we should have the dittany leaves grown, and then we can head out to go to Lower Hogsfield. Unless another quest comes up that requires our attention before that. But I think the next thing we will do will be heading off there. But let's see. So, we have some dittany leaves there. We're growing some more for 10 minutes, but we have 5 dittany leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably do the quest A Girl from Wagadu in the next video. But let's go and at least track the quest. And I'm going to head over there now and get on with the quest. Both this video and the next video will be out quite close together, with the Girl from Wagadu probably going up in a few days from when this video is released. But for now, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.